I do not see that your grass house is free of holes. Look, in this town, who among the worshippers of goddess Durga and the snake goddess Manasa does not eat very well at home? Sridhar replied, "Oh, Brahmin, you have spoken very well. Still, everyone passes the time in the same way. Look, a king may live in a house of jewels and enjoy many splendid pleasures, and birds may live in trees. Still, they pass the time in the same way. By the Lord's will, everyone must experience what his past karma destines." Then the Lord said, "You possess a great treasure. You hide it and secretly enjoy it. One day I will find it. I will see it. How you cheat the people then." Sridhar replied, "Oh, Pandit, you may come to my house, but it is not right that you fight with me." The Lord said, "I won't leave you so easily. Tell me what you're going to feed me." Sridhar replied, "I live by selling banana leaves. What can I give you? Tell me, my Lord." The Lord said, "You hide your treasure underground. One day I will find where it is. Without asking for payment, give me bananas, roots, and banana leaves. Then I won't fight with you." In his heart, Sridhar thought, "This Brahmin is very aggressive. One day he may hit me with his fist. If this Brahmin attacks me, what can I do? Every day I cannot give him these things without asking for payment. Still, by trick or by force, he always takes from me. Well, that is my good fortune. Every day I'll give him whatever he wants." Thinking in this way, Sridhar said, "My Lord, please listen. I will give you whatever you want. You need not pay for anything. I will give you bananas, roots, and banana leaves to your heart's content. Please don't fight with me." The Lord replied, "Good, good. I will not fight. I will enjoy excellent good bananas, roots, and banana leaves." The Lord regularly ate Sridhar's bananas, roots, and vegetables in Sridhar's banana leaf cups. When a squash grew on a vine on Sridhar's roof, it was cooked with milk and spices, and the Lord enjoyed it. The Lord said, "Sridhar, what do you think of me? When you tell me, I will go home." Sridhar replied, "You are a Brahmin. You are a part and parcel of Lord Vishnu. You don't understand. I was born in a family of cowherd people. You see me as a young Brahmin, but I consider myself a cowherd boy." Hearing the Lord's words, Sridhar laughed. Bewildered by Yoga Maya, he did not recognize his Lord. The Lord said, "Sridhar, what I tell you is the truth. The glory of the Ganga comes from me." Sridhar said, "Oh, my Pandit, are you not afraid to disrespect the Ganga? Generally, people grow more peaceful and steady as they grow older, but you have only become twice as mischievous." Lord Chaitanya, who is in truth Lord Hari himself, returned to his home after enjoying these pastimes with Sridhar. When Lord Chaitanya entered the room of his Vishnu temple, his students returned to their homes. Okay, that's one encounter. Here's another. And that's during the Mahaprakash Leela, which is, can you look at Madhya 9? See, that's entitled
Sridhar Charita Varnana, description of Sridhar's story.
Okay. Okay. So it begins on text 134.
In this ecstasy of 21 hours, Lord Chaitanya happily gave mercy to everyone. Lord Chaitanya commanded, "Bring Sridhar here at once. He should come and see my powers and glories. Always thinking of me, he is now unhappy. At once he should come here and see me. Go to the outskirts of town and wait. When someone calls out for me, bring him here." Following the Lord's command, the devotees hurried to Sridhar's home. Please hear a little of Sridhar's story. By selling banana leaves, he maintained his life. He would buy banana leaves in trunks, cut them and sell the pieces. Each day he gave half of his earnings to offer food to Goddess Ganga. The other half he spent to maintain his life. That is the test of a true devotee of Lord Vishnu. He was truthful like Yudhishthira. Once quoting a price for something, he would never change it. Knowing the truth of him, the people paid whatever price he quoted. In this way, that great soul stayed in Navadvip. People know him as Kholaveca, the banana leaf seller. They did not know his name. For 12 hours of the night, he did not sleep. All night he chanted Krishna's names. All night he called out, Hari! The materialists and offenders complained. Sridhar screams all night long. We cannot even sleep. Our ears are breaking. He could not fill his belly with rice. Tortured by hunger, he stays awake all night. He must be on the verge of death. By complaining in this way, the materialists and offenders brought their own deaths near. Meanwhile, Sridhar happily performed his activities. Sridhar continued to call out, Hari! Overcome with spiritual love, Sridhar spent the night loudly chanting. When they had gone half the way, the devotees heard Sridhar's loud chanting. Following the sound of the loud chanting, the devotees eventually found Sridhar. Come, come, O Great One, come and see the Lord. By touching you, we have made our lives glorious and perfect. Hearing the Lord's name, Sridhar fainted. Overcome with bliss, he fell to the ground. Hurriedly they picked him up. Gently they led him to Lord Chaitanya. Seeing Sridhar, Lord Chaitanya was very pleased. He said, Come, come, you always call for me. For a long time you worshiped me. At the end of many lifetimes, you gave up your life, remembering me with love. In this lifetime, you always served me. Again and again, I ate the bananas you gave. Again and again, I ate what you gave with your own hand. Many times you touched me. Many times you and I talked. When he was enjoying pastimes as a scholar, Lord Chaitanya acted like a person who was always very proud and arrogant. At this time, he secretly associated with Sridhar. On the pretext of buying banana leaves, he enjoyed many pastimes in this way. Every day, he went to Sridhar's shop and bought bananas, banana leaves, and banana roots. Every day, he would argue for 2 hours. In this way, he would buy everything at half price. Honest Sridhar quoted an appropriate price. Then the Lord raised his hand to take the goods at half price. Then Sridhar stood up to take the goods back. In the attempt to claim the goods, Lord Chaitanya and Sridhar would shove each other. Lord Chaitanya said, Brother Sridhar, why do you live like an ascetic? You are very wealthy, but still you live like this. You take the goods right out of my hand. To this day you don't know who I really am. Very devoted to the Brahmanas, Sridhar would not become angry. Seeing this on Sridhar's face, Lord Chaitanya would forcibly take the goods. Lord Chaitanya was more handsome than Kamadev. Charming Vaishnava tilak shone splendidly on his forehead. His garments were folded thrice. His curly hair was splendid. His 2 eyes were very restless. A white sacred thread splendidly rested on his body. It was as if Ananta Shesha, assuming a very slender form, rested there. Betel nuts were on his lips. Smiling, he looked at Sridhar. Again and again, he forcibly took the banana leaves. Sridhar said, Please listen, O saintly Brahmana. Please forgive me. I am your dog. The Lord said, I know you are very clever. You must be very wealthy by selling banana leaves. Are there no other shops? Sridhar said. Purchase banana leaves from them with only a few coins. Then the Lord said, I will not leave a good supplier. Give me some banana leaves and I will give you some coins. Gazing at the Lord's form, Sridhar became charmed and smiled. Then Lord Chaitanya gleefully spoke harsh words. He said, Every day you buy offerings for Goddess Ganga. rejecting the usual price you should give to me for free. I am the father of the Ganga you worship. What I tell you is the truth. It is the truth. Placing his hands over his ears, Sridhar called out, Vishnu, Vishnu. Gazing at the proud Brahmana, he gave him the banana leaves. Every day they quarreled like this. Sridhar thought, this Brahmana is very mischievous. Sridhar said, I will give to you, even if you don't give any coins. Please forgive me. If I give away a piece of banana leaf, a piece of banana trunk, and a piece of banana root, then what is the harm? Then the Lord said, good, good. Don't give any more than that. Every day, the Lord ate his meal on a new banana leaf plate given by Sridhar. The Lord likes to accept gifts given by his devotees. But if non-devotees give him millions of gifts, the Lord will not accept them. The Lord likes to enjoy pastimes like this. That is why he arranged that Sridhar sell banana leaves. To engage in this pastime, Sridhar became a seller of banana leaves. Who has the power to understand the pastimes of Lord Vishnu and the Vaishnavas? Without receiving the Lord's mercy, no one can understand these pastimes. The Lord acted in this way so that this story would make the world remember him. Then the Lord said, Sridhar, look at my form. Today I give you the 8 mystic perfections. Raising his head, Sridhar looked at the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He saw that Lord Chaitanya was now dark like a tamal tree. In his hand, the Lord held a charming flute. On the Lord's right was Balaram. Sridhar saw that everything was very effulgent. Goddess Lakshmi was offering the Lord the betel nut she held in her hands. 4-faced Brahma and 5-faced Shiva were offering prayers before the Lord. Anantasesha raised his great hoods like a parasol over the Lord's head. Gazing at the Lord, Sanaka, Narada, and Shukadev offered prayers. From the 4 directions, many beautiful goddesses offered prayers with folded hands. Seeing all this, Sridhar became filled with wonder. In this way, he fainted and fell to the ground. Rise, rise, Sridhar, Lord Chaitanya commanded. Because of the Lord's words, Sridhar regained consciousness. Then Lord Chaitanya said, Sridhar, offer prayers to me. Then Sridhar said, O Lord, I am a fool. What prayers do I know? What power have I to speak prayers? Then Lord Chaitanya said, simply speak some words, and that will be prayers to me. Then by Lord Chaitanya's command, Goddess Saraswati entered Sridhar's tongue. Then Sridhar spoke these prayers. O Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, glory to you. O maintainer of the worlds, glory to you. O King of Navadvip, glory, glory, glory to you. O Master of countless millions of universes, glory, glory to you. O Lord, born in the womb of saintly Shachi, glory, glory to you. O Lord, hidden from the Vedas, glory, glory to you. O King of the Brahmanas, glory to you. In many forms you come, yuga after yuga, to protect the true religion. Concealing your true identity, you wander from village to village. Without first receiving your mercy, no one has the power to understand you. You are religion. You are pious deeds. You are devotional service and spiritual knowledge. You are the scriptures. You are the Vedas. You are all spiritual meditations. You are the mystic perfections. You are the sages. You are yoga and enjoyment both. You are faith. You are mercy. You are greed and illusion. You are Indra. You are Chandra. You are Agni and Varuna. You are Surya. You are Vayu. You are wealth and strength. You are devotional service. You are liberation. You are Brahma and Shiva. What will you be? Everything belongs to you. In the past, you told me, look at your Ganga. Its water comes from my feet. At that time, my sinful heart could not understand. I did not understand the priceless treasure that is your feet. In the past, you made the village of Gokula glorious. Now you are the king of Navadvip. Pure devotional service resides within your body. Now it is as if you have taken pure devotional service out of your body and placed it in Navadvip. By the power of devotional service, Bhishma defeated you in battle. By the power of devotional service, Yashoda tied you up. By the power of devotional service, Satyabhama purchased you. Defeated by their devotional service, you carry the cowherd boys on your shoulders. Limitless millions of universes are manifest from your thoughts. Still, you personally carry the Gopa, Sri Dharma. You are conquered by devotional service. This is a great secret, a secret the people of this world do not understand. Devotional service always defeats you. After defeating you, devotional service enters you and hides within you. Material illusion cannot touch devotional service. Because of devotional service, material illusion becomes crushed into pieces. Look, all the worlds beg for devotional service. When they beg for devotional service, the people defeat you 2 and 4 times over. When they beg for devotional service, the people make you their captive. Hearing saintly goddess Saraswati speak these words through Sridhar, all the Vaishnavas became filled with wonder. Then Lord Chaitanya said, Sridhar, ask for a boon. Today I give you the 8 mystic powers. Now they are in your grip. Sridhar said, Lord, what will I buy from you? Please be peaceful at heart. I do not want anything. Then the Lord said, look, I am not unhappy. I must give you a boon, whatever is in your heart. Ask, ask. Again and again, Lord Chaitanya demanded. Sridhar said, Lord, give me this boon. May the Brahman who gave coins for my banana leaves be my master birth after birth. May the Brahmana who quarreled with me be my master. May he give me his lotus feet. Again and again, speaking these words, Sridhar was overcome with love. Raising his arms, he loudly wept. Seeing Sridhar's great devotion, the Vaishnavas were overcome. They also wept. Smiling, Lord Chaitanya said, listen, O Sridhar, I will give you a great kingdom. I will make you a king. Sridhar said, I don't want that. You please become my master, and I will sing your name. Then Lord Chaitanya said, Sridhar, I am your servant. Look at how I appear before you. Still, I won't argue with you. Now I give you pure devotional service, which is hidden even from the Vedas. Then sounds of Jai, Jai came from the circle of Vaishnavas.
Jai!
Jai! Jai!
Everyone heard how Sridhar received the boon he wished. How does one recognize a true servant of Lord Chaitanya? Not by his possessing wealth, not by many followers, not by material education. What is the value of material education? Wealth, beauty, fame, and noble family. They only increase false pride without limit. Sridhar, who sold bananas and banana roots, was able to see the Supreme Lord, whom even millions of kings cannot see after millions of kalpas. False pride and aversion to devotional service lead one to a life of hedonism. Hedonism makes one fall down, then one's future becomes unknown. A proud person who mocks the devotees, thinking them fools or people suffering in poverty, goes to the hell called Kumbhikpaka. That is the punishment for his misdeed. Who has the power to understand the Vaishnavas? The Vaishnavas possess all mystic perfections. Anyone who mocks the Vaishnavas goes to an inauspicious future. The banana leaf seller, Sridhar, bears witness to this truth. Simply by engaging in devotional service, he attained the 8 mystic perfections. Continue.
Yeah, I think it's only just a few more verses.
If you see a Vaishnava suffering, you should know that his suffering is spiritual. Actually, in the end, it is spiritual bliss. Persons blind with the desire for sense pleasures cannot understand. Persons mad with the desire for material education and material wealth cannot understand the Vaishnava. Persons who study Srimad Bhagavatam but do not accept devotional service find their intelligence is destroyed. Persons who blaspheme Lord Nityananda find themselves completely destroyed. Anyone who hears this description of Sridhar attaining a boon and offering prayers to the Lord will attain a great treasure of pure love for the Supreme Lord.
Hari-o!
Hari, Hari Bol. Persons who do not blaspheme the Vaishnavas attain Lord Krishna. They attain pure love and devotion for the Supreme Lord's lotus feet. One should never blaspheme the Vaishnavas, for such activities bring great sin. Anyone who does not blaspheme the Vaishnavas becomes very, very fortunate. Lord Krishna delivers anyone who once, without offense, says, Krishna.
Krishna.
That is the truth. It is the truth. I bow down before the Vaishnav's feet. Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda are my life and soul. The two moons, Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Sri Nityananda, are my life and soul. I, Vrindavan Das, sing the glories of their feet.
Now, after, and to expose him, because previously he claimed that you're a pretender. This is all a facade. This hut with holes in the roof and your cloth. I know you're a wealthy man, and you're just cheating us all. And I'm going to come back someday and expose you. So, this is Majjhikanda, chapter, I wish I could, 23, was it? 23, Majjhikanda 23, verse 437, no, 436.
What is the verse?
Huh?
What is the verse number?
436.
436. Oh.
This is when Lord Chaitanya was taking all the devotees on kirtan to defy Kazi's declaration against kirtan.
23 or 24?
Majjhikanda 23, verse 436. Hearing the name Hari come from every mouth, Lord Chaitanya smiled. Dancing, Lord Chaitanya proceeded to Sridhar's home. Lord Chaitanya went to Sridhar's home, which was a single broken down room. I guess maybe that's why they thought this was
Maybe another reason.
Huh?
Maybe another reason.
A single iron cup rested at Sridhar's doorway. A cup patched in many places. A cup even a thief would not take. Lord Chaitanya danced in Sridhar's courtyard. Then he saw Sridhar's cup. Knowing his devotees' pure love, Lord Chaitanya at once picked up that iron cup. Lord Chaitanya happily drank the water in that cup. Who had the power to say to him, "Don't do it"? "Now I am dead," Sridhar screamed. "You came to my house only to kill me." Saying these words, saintly Sridhar fainted. Then Lord Chaitanya said, "Now my body has become sanctified. Now that I have drunk Sridhar's water, I have finally attained devotion to Lord Krishna's feet. Now I possess true devotion to Lord Vishnu." Again and again, saying these words, the Lord shed streams of tears from his eyes. In this way, Lord Chaitanya taught everyone. By drinking water from a Vaishnava, one attains devotion to Lord Vishnu. In the Padma Purana, Adikanda, text 31, it is said, "Pratayed Vaishnavas Yanam Prayatnena Vichakshana Sarva Papa Vishuddhyartam Tat Abhave Jalam Pabit." To become purified of all sins, a wise man will beg food from a Vaishnava. In the absence of food, he may drink the water offered by a Vaishnava. Seeing how the Lord loves his devotees wept with joy. Nityananda and Gadadhar wept and fell to the ground. Advaita and Srivas fell to the ground and wept. Haridas, Gangadas, Makreshwara, Murari, Mukunda, and Chandrasekhar wept. Govinda, Govindananda, and Srigarva, Shriman, Kashishwara, Jagadananda, and Ramai wept. Jagadish, Gopinath, Nandana, Shuklambar, and Garuda, and everyone else, all wept. Placing their hands on their heads, thousands and millions of people wept, saying, Lord Krishna, the master of they who have no other master, is my master. Why did Lord Chaitanya display this pure love and devotion at Sridhar's house? I have not the power to say. Calling out Krishna, the whole world wept. His desire now fulfilled, Lord Chaitanya smiled. Oh my brothers, just see the glory of the Lord's devotees. For his devotees the Lord feels the highest love. Lord Chaitanya very respectfully drank the water in the iron cup. Because the highest motive of the Lord desired, because with the highest motive the Lord desired to drink it, the devotee's water becomes sweet like nectar. To teach the truth about devotional service, the Lord drank water from that cup. Everything that belongs to a Vaishnava is pure and spiritual. To drink from it, the Lord will not cast his glance on splendid jeweled water cup of a proud person. With great love, he at once eats whatever his servant offers. He has no desire to wait until all the rituals of offering are performed. If the devotee has very little food and therefore does not offer it, the Lord eats it by force. The Brahman's broken rice at Dwarka bears witness to this truth. The Lord also eats the remnants of his servant's meal. Vegetables of Yudhishthira when he lived in the forest bear witness to that truth. Lord Krishna's servant is Lord Krishna's father, mother, wife, and brother. Lord Krishna does not consider his servant at all different from his own self. As the servant meditates on the Lord, so the Lord manifests a form. He gives his servants the power to sell him to others. The Supreme Personality of Godhead loves his servants. So the Vedas sing. Lord Krishna always appears before his devotees. Filling your eyes, please gaze at the powerful Lord's servants. Out of love, Lord Krishna becomes a servant of his servants. Please don't use the word small with the word servant of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna never uses the word small or great to describe his servants. A person who for millions of births performs his prescribed religious duties, is nonviolent and honest, does all his work, and day and night prays to become a servant of the Lord, at the time of his death, chants Narayana. Then he becomes liberated. Material bondage is completely destroyed. After he is liberated in this way, he becomes a true servant of Lord Krishna. All the true commentators of Scripture give this explanation. After he attains liberation, a soul attains a body suitable for joining Krishna's pastimes. In that body, the soul worships and serves Lord Krishna directly. The all-knowing commentator Srila Sridhara Swami explains in his commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, text 10, 87:21. Mukta api lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavantam bhajante. Liberated souls accept forms suitable for joining the Lord's pastimes. Then they worship and serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly. Therefore, the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the devotee are equal. Indeed, the Supreme Lord thinks that he is defeated by his devotee. All the garlands of prayers that exist in the numberless universes are not enough to properly glorify the Lord's devotees. Brahma and Shiva happily call themselves servant of the Lord. Ananta Shesha, who holds up all the worlds, yearns for the qualification to serve the Lord. Although they are naturally equal to the Lord, the devotees love the Lord dearly. Because of their past sinful deeds, the sinners are unhappy when someone happily calls Advaita Acharya, a devotee of the Lord. Lord Krishna himself is happy to be called a devotee. Who but Lord Krishna himself knows the devotee's true nature? Only to fill their bellies do the sinners declare, I am the Supreme Lord himself. At the root, these people are worthless like old and tired oxen. Their disciples are like donkeys and jackals. Some of them declare, now I have become Lord Ramachandra. Bewildered by Lord Vishnu's Maya, they declare, I am the Supreme Lord, even though the truth is that their bodies are fit to be eaten by dogs. Lord Chaitanya is the master of all. Filling your eyes, please gaze at his powers. By his will, millions and millions of powers and glories and opulences are at once manifest. How many millions of torches burned with great brilliance because of his will? By whose power were banana trees suddenly planted beside every door? By whose power were great singing and instrumental music suddenly manifested? By whose power did flowers rain from the sky? I do not understand the great love the Lord displayed by drinking water from Sridhar's cup. Seeing the Lord's love for his devotees, the three worlds wept. Some people fell to the ground and their hair did not stay neatly tied. Sridhar wept. Placing a blade of grass between his teeth, he loudly called out, Hari! His tears flowed from his eyes. Why did the king of the three worlds drink this water? Sridhar asked. Sridhar danced, wept, and called out, Haya, Haya! Lord Chaitanya drank his devotees' water. The king of Vaikuntha danced in Sridhar's courtyard. Tasting the sweet nectar of devotion, the dear devotees surrounded him in the four directions and sang. Nityananda and Gadadhar were splendid at his two sides. Please gaze on the ultimate good in good fortune attained by the banana leaf seller Sridhar, a servant of the Lord. Gazing on Sridhar's glories, Brahma and Shiva weep. By wealth, followers, and learning, one does not attain Lord Krishna. Only by pure devotional service does one bring Lord Chaitanya under one's control. After giving mercy to Sridhar by drinking his water, Lord Chaitanya again entered the town. I think that's it. Kholaveca Taya Kyata Pandita Sridharo Dvija Asad Vraje Hasya Karo Yo Namna Kusumasama Gora Ganodeshvapika. One of the 12 Gopals in Krishna Lila was named Kusumasava. He appeared in Laura Lila as Sridhar Pandit, who was given the name Kholaveca. Sridhar Pandit was a resident of Navadvip. Navadvip is composed of 9 islands, of which the central island is known as Antardvip. He used to live at the northern extremity of Mayapur and to the southeast of the Chandakazi Samadhi, in the place that now goes by the name of Sridhar Angan. During his lifetime, it was a banana orchard, which nowadays is no longer the case. At least not to our mortal eyes.
Your divine vision.
Simultaneously. During this incarnation, Sridhar played the role of a poor Brahmin who made his living selling the produce of his banana garden. In order to keep the memory of Sridhar Pandit alive, the founder of the worldwide Chaitanya and Gaudiya Math, Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupad, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, discovered and revealed the site of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Deity worship was established there, and it continued until after Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur's disappearance. Now, because of problems with local people, the place is once again losing its beauty. Even so, during the Navadvip Parikram, devotees still pay their obeisances at that spot to the memory of Sridhar Pandit. Or maybe that's the reason.
There are the Muslims around here everywhere, but maybe because they couldn't go through the fields, that's why they kind of have problems. And I don't see any other reasons for that. Unless there is some dispute with the land.
That must be the reason. Maybe they're not around anymore.
people.
Huh?
Those people.
The ones who were objecting.
Yeah. You can make the road through on the side.
Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written as follows in his Navadvip Mahatmya. Sridhar Pandit's home comes after the leaver's neighborhood. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ended the kirtan there. Nityananda Prabhu says the following to Jiva Goswami. Out of his mercy, Mahaprabhu Hari would end the kirtan here so that devotees could rest. It is therefore known as Vishramastana, or the Lord's place of rest. So let us also repose a while here at the house of Sridhar Pandit. This is from Navadvip Mahatmya. According to the same book, there was previously a large tank near Sridhar's banana orchard, but this too is no longer visible. Oh yeah? Uh-huh. And it talks about everything we've already read. After taking sannyas, Mahaprabhu wandered in the land of Raha for 3 days in an intoxicated state of love for Krishna. And Nityananda tricked him to coming to Shantipur to Advaitacharya's house. When the Lord met Sachimata and the other Navadvip devotees, he also met with Sridhar. Sridhar came every year to Puri to meet with the Lord at the time of the Rath Yatra.